What's going on, you guys? Mr. Allen here. We got ourselves a paragraph here, a book of math that we got to work through here. It's a beefy one. All right, let's get it. Snoop Dogg is raising money for his dog shelter by selling boxes of Snoop's dog treats. Now, the shelter has $1,100 in operation costs each month, and he is selling the boxes for $12 each and has 70 people ready to buy. Right, they're going to get a monthly subscription to these treats here. But if you look at the numbers, 12 times 70, that's $840. That's not enough to cover the operation costs, let alone raise a little bit of extra money to maybe make some upgrades to that dog shelter, right? But they do estimate that for every 30-cent discount in price, 20 more people will buy these treats, right? You charge less, but you're selling more, you make more money. Okay. Now, there's no questions here, but perhaps we can come up with some questions on our own. I think one would be like, what do we need to charge to break even at that $1,100 point, right? Then we can figure out, okay, well, how much more should we charge? Well, what's the maximum amount we can make, and what price should we charge to make that maximum amount, right? Eventually, if you discount them too much, right, now you're not going to be making that profit anymore, right? So too many discounts, not making enough, even though you're selling more, you're not going to get, you got to find that sweet spot. We want to find that sweet spot. Let's find the sweet spot. All right. So I think first off, we should write a profit function, but I'm going to start out with words, okay? So let's say we got profit. What is the profit equal to in this particular situation? Well, my profit is going to be equal to the number of boxes sold, right? So number of boxes sold. Then it's going to be that price of the box, right? So price per box. And then I'm going to have to subtract out my operation cost, that $1,100, right? So number of boxes we're selling, the price per box. So at this point here, we got, 70 boxes sold times 12, right? Was the 840 that I said. Subtract 1,100, we're in the red. We don't want that. We're negative. We don't want that. All right, so we got to figure out the price to charge here. So now let's write the profit as a function of x. And what are we varying here? What's changing? That's the question, right? The varying is the number of discounts. So we're going to say that x is going to equal the number of discounts. X equals number of discounts. Okay. Or times that we've discounted, or however you want to think. But I like to write down my variable so I don't forget what the heck it means once I go ham on some math, you're plugging it in the calculator and all that. So number of boxes, okay? So the number of boxes that we're selling is going to be 70, right? So we got 70 already, plus we've got 20 more people will buy every time we discount, right? So 20 times the number of discounts, 20x. We start with 70, they're good to go, but we're going to get 20 more customers every single time we do a 30-cent discount, right? So we're going to be at 90 with one discount. We'll be at 110 with two discounts, so on and so forth. Now, my price per box is $12, but it's going to change when I subtract by the number, by 30 cents or by 30 cents twice, right? So 0.30 or just 0.3x. So, I would have $11.70 with one discount. $11.40 with two discounts, so on and so forth. And the 1,100 is still going to stay 1,100. So now I have this profit function that I've written here. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. And what are we going to say to be like, breaking even, okay, or making a profit? It's when this thing right here is greater than 0, right? So let's go ahead and write this out again, but greater than 0. So this inequality that I have right here would represent when my profits are above 0, when my company is profitable, when Snoop Dogg's shelter is profitable, right? At 0, it's break even. When it's greater than 0, it's profitable. So let's go ahead and let's graph this thing in our calculators. Let's turn these bad boys on. I'm going to hit y equals, okay? I'm going to plug this whole thing in here. So we have parentheses 70 plus 20x.
Then we have 12 minus 0.30x.
Now, to adjust our window here, we're going to go into an X max. I'm going to go to 50 here. All right. And then for my Y min and max, I'm going to go negative 500. And I'm going to go positive 500 for my Y max. All right. And then we're going to adjust from there. But that'll at least get you started here, and we'll see what happens. All right. So I can see both of my X intercepts here, which is good. But I got to move up a little more. So it looks like maybe a lot more here for my Y max. How about we go to, I'm going to go to 2,000 this time, okay? 2,000. Let's see here. Oh, nice. So 2,000 for my Y max did the trick. Now I can figure some things out, okay? One of them will be, when are we break even, right? What point are we break even? So let's find our first 0 here. I'm going to hit second calc, and I'm going to find a 0, number 2 there. And I got to arrow all the way to the left of that 0, so I'll be below the x-axis when I get there. Hit enter, then arrow to the right, hit enter, and enter one more time, and I get 1.2285. So x equals 1.2285, so on and so forth. What does that mean? That means after 1.2285 discounts, we are now profitable. So what would that price be? Well, let's hit second quit, and I'm going to do 12 minus 0.30 times 1.2285. Hit enter, and that means that if I charge $11.63 per box, I'm break even. If I charge less than, if we charge less than that, now we're profitable, okay? So charging less than $11.63, $11.63, I am now profitable, okay? So that's what that means there. Next up, when do we maximize our profits, right? That's what we really want to know. Okay, so let's go back to our graph, and then I'm going to hit second calc, and I want to get that maximum, dogs. All right, so we got to get to the left side of that max. I'm going to hit enter, and I'm going to go to the right side of the max, so over the top to the right, and then hit enter, and then enter one more time. Our maximum is 18.25. All right, so let's see here. We have, I'll switch markers. So let's switch markers. So we got x is 18.25, and then our y is 1,738.375. Okay, so now what does this mean in the context of the problem? Well, that's the number of discounts, right? That's the number of discounts right there. That would get me to the price that I want. So what is the price that we need to charge then? Let's hit second quit. And I'm going to do 12 minus the 30 cents, so 0.30.3 times 18.25. That number of discounts. So the sweet spot here, the price that I need to charge is $6.53 when I round. 53 cents. That's going to get me my maximum profit. That's my sweet spot there. If I charge $6.53 per box, I'm going to maximize my profits right there. But what will my profits be? My profits will be that amount right there. So my profit is going to be $1,738.38. Let's see here. $1,738.38 of profit if we charge $6.53 per box, right? The slash per box. Woo! Dang, we just hooked you up, Snoop. You got all this dope knowledge for your dog shelter there, right? So it's important that we understand what in the heck is going on here, what our X represents. I highly suggest you write that down. That'll help you out when answering the question, right? Charge less than $11.63 to break even. Charge $6.53 to maximize your profit, and our profit will be $1,738.38. Dang, man. That is super awesome and dope. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was fantastic. It was wonderful. Make sure, let me be a YouTuber for a sec here. Make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. It's dope. See you later.